Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews, to Jedi Talk. I'm your host, Brad Hughes. We have a stellar episode today for you guys. To my right, the man, the myth, the legend, excuse me, the man who's not here quite yet. I wrote this before you were here, because he's protesting Batu from Toy Story Land, chanting, "No Halcyon, no AP." Evan T. Boucher. Evan, what's going on?
I almost said hello there. Adiga and good journey, but it's true. I got my last annual pass holder magnet. Thankfully, it was Figment, so yes.
I just saw that for the first time 10 minutes ago.
Did you go to the AP Lounge?
I have not.
I use Lounge very loosely.
Is it like the Universal Lounge?
I've never been there, but I'm going to guess no, because I bet Universal is
better?
cool. Yeah.
Where is the AP Lounge now?
They moved it to, because the Tribute store is there now. They moved it across the way.
Where's the one at Disney World?
Oh, Sunshine Seasons.
The Living with the Land, yeah, just out in the open in the middle of Sunshine Seasons.
Sunshine Seasons.
The land,
really?
Yeah. Yep, it's awful.
That's really dumb. All the places they could put that in Epcot with how many like booths and stuff for the sponsors they have upstairs and shit.
Have you ever heard of the Wonders of Life Pavilion?
I have. You mean the Play Pavilion?
Thankfully, no.
I wish that would have happened. All right, anyway. To his right, the man who is actively trying to figure out why we're all focusing on the submarine and not what is, quote, really going on, Tom Oakry.
By the right of the council, by the will of the force, that one I actually will jump right into. And that's exactly what's going on. While this story is quite true, you're being distracted by something, but Evan, I'm calling bullshit on that last AP magnet. You're going to get another one.
Maybe in like 20 years once current management has changed.
Bold of you to assume they'll still have annual passes for sale in 20 years.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
I think APs are going away.
Maybe
I think if you don't keep it up, you're kind of fucked.
Maybe by then I'll cave and I'll move to Tokyo so I can go to a good park.
You're going to move to Tokyo? Who knows? It could be shit in 20 years.
Yeah.
Who thought this is where we'd be 20 years ago now?
Right. 25 years ago, actually. I thought, man, it'd be awesome to go there every day because it's the best place ever. Turns out it's not.
Still pretty dope.
Yeah, it's like top
10
I'm telling
you,
ever.
What do you think we were all thinking about 25 years ago?
How old was I 25 years ago?
I was 12.
How awesome the cake was.
10, 11?
I was 12. I was probably thinking about Pamela Anderson or something.
I was probably thinking about... I'd have to know what age I was.
Let's see. Well, you're 34.
Yeah.
I'm 37, so I'm 3 years older than you. So if I'm 12, you were 9.
I was 9. I was probably trying to figure out what channel Darkwing Duck was playing on.
Yep.
For being honest. Yeah, what's up, guys? I haven't seen you guys in a while.
Yeah, dude. I was talking to Tom yesterday. I saw him at Studios, and I'm like, it feels like Brad's been gone for like a month.
I was gone 3 weeks.
So basically a month.
It's been 3 weeks. Yeah, 3
Missed
weeks. I've missed you guys. So I'm not going to get into it because it's kind of personal. It's not my story to tell. But there might be some time where I dip out of the show, just because of some family issues going on with Holly's side of the family. No, if you're listening to this, you know my family. It's not my family. It's Holly. I mean, it's my family too, but it's not my immediate family. I know I got some friends back home that listen to this and stuff. So it's not us. It is Holly's family. She's got some stuff going on. So pretty heavy stuff. So I might not be in the best of moods. I'm trying to still get past it. That's why I'm starting to do the jokes every episode up top. You wait till the next one. You're gonna like the next one. You're gonna like the next one. But we got some news to talk about today. Mm-hmm. Oh, but by the way, what I was getting is I might not be on the show at some points, and so you guys will just be taking over when I can't. I will always try to call in, but if that doesn't happen, then I trust you guys to steer the boat.
Even if you can't call in and you can't come to the show, guess what? I can just walk downstairs and see you.
I know. Friday?
Saturday, yeah. Dude. 2 days from now, I will be living above you.
That is so dope.
Yeah, I feel so left out. But
dude, I know. I wish
you got a house.
Could you imagine if
you're good. You're good.
Well, I'm moving out of there soon, too. So,
yeah, right.
So
enjoy it. Yeah,
it'll be a
nice
glorious,
3 months.
like, 3 months? It's more than that.
A
little more.
Like 5, 4.
Yeah, a little more than that.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Holly's going to get a call in the middle of the night from Taylor. Like, Brad's cuddling with Evan again. Can you come pick him up?
Dude, it's going to be fucking cool. I can't wait. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. You're going to be like 2 floors above me and like on the opposite side of the hallway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice.
I can't wait to see it.
You'll be hearing that constantly.
I
do have a recording of that on my phone, too.
I'm gonna hear the house sound and then just through the walls.
No, it's going to be pleasure followed by sadness.
I'm going to play this is a shipwide alert. And it's going to be, I'll have a red light outside in the hallway. It's going to be report to your muster station.
I love it. Report to your muster stations.
Brad's just going to respond with...
Fuck yeah.
That's funny because we can segue into minor news. The D309 figure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Brad, as soon as I sent that, Brad's like, "Didn't you hate that droid?" And I'm like, "Yup."
Evan's like, I need it. I'm like, you hate that fucking thing.
I'm like, "Yes, I do, but I
know.
want it."
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
I have somebody that's grabbing it for me.
Nice.
When do you go on?
Well, depending on how much money I have after moving this weekend, it'll be the third to last voyage ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Depending, so it's still kind of up in the air.
Yeah, if I think I'm going to have enough money. So I'm like
Okay.
90% sure I'm going on the third to last voyage ever. But this weekend's going to be a lot of money.
Yeah.
They want
Moving
like,
it's ridiculous.
yeah, they want like 2 months rent in advance. It's like, okay.
yeah. It's.
I have that, but I'd rather not give it all at once.
That's
but
one of the reasons
whatever.
why I'm just kind of like, do I just stay until we move into our house?
This is the last apartment I'm ever going to live in. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be here for 5 years if it takes that to get to a house.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you doing 4th of July?
Probably working.
Okay.
Holiday pay.
We were. Oh yeah, that makes sense. We were talking about what to do on the 4th. So
But I mean, I'll be done by like 5, so we could do like a
Well,
dinner cookout or
I
something.
think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something.
Yeah.
We can watch the fireworks from our apartment.
We can all go
too.
to Star Tours and bet on what 3 plants we'll get.
Dude,
Oh, that'd
I
be
did
fun.
Star
Like
Tours the
20
other
bucks
day.
each.
I got like my favorite sequence. I got
Which is?
Jakku with Finn, and then Poe as the hologram, and then Exegol, and then Batuu.
Okay.
That's
my
probably
favorite
my
too.
favorite.
Yeah, that's my
That's
favorite
great.
too. Except I would say I like Ray better than Finn.
Probably, yeah. I don't know. They're both pretty good.
Both good.
But-
'Cause
and,
you
and,
like Mary
and I didn't mention
Sue's.
Kylo at the beginning, but like that's a given. That's
That's
obviously
because
my favorite.
that's how I know you're getting the sequel stuff.
Yeah. And then I did Rock and Roller Coaster for the first time since its refurb.
Isn't that
Have you done it
beautiful?
yet, Brad?
It's so good.
No,
now.
what'd they do?
Dude, it's like a new ride.
It
What?
is.
I'm not kidding.
It's
like-
brighter. It's smooth.
and
it's
all the
like
lights turn on
1999 again.
timing wise.
Yeah.
Like when you go past it, it turns on. It's
I-
like,
What?
I
Yeah.
lucked out on the first row yesterday, and then I did the
Yeah.
first row with my cousin a weekend ago. By the way, she has a Disneyland Foodie account. Follow Tomorrowland Foodie.
That's your cousin?
Sure is, yeah.
Oh, I
Nice.
should unsend those dick pics.
too late.
Well, I don't know how to respond to that. She is
I don't even know who
single
that is.
now,
I'm just
so,
being silly. I've never done that.
Um,
Don't check your DMs.
yeah. Don't check your DMs. Tomorrowland Foodie. So anyway, we went and we got first row with her. It was the first
She
time
does
she
look
rode
like that girl y'all were telling me about before on the show.
No,
we were
different,
watching.
different.
Oh, different?
Not the same cousin, yeah.
She still looks like her.
I'm going to
She
follow
might
them
actually, yeah.
right
Actually,
now.
Yeah.
if I'm remembering, maybe I'm just remembering the person the face looks like.
Well, there you go.
I
Tomorrowland
was
Foodie.
always like, who the fuck is this person?
I don't know. Brad and I are sipping on 72 Seasons Blackened tonight.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty good.
I'm glad I was able to find that for you.
Yeah, I appreciate
If-
that.
if-
Thank
of
you.
course.
Live on air. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man, of
I already
course.
gave you my thanks. That was
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
of you because it's
No, it
not
was
available
easy.
anywhere. And
It
you
was
said
easy.
it on eBay. It's $250 right now.
Not eBay, but just on other shopping
Okay.
sites online because you can't really.
If you're into the whiskeys and the bourbons, Brad's bourbon reviews, and then he's going to join Master of Metallica podcast, and we're going to do a live blackened review.
yeah, and I'm gonna do like I'm gonna treat it the way. My idea is I'm gonna treat it the way I would do a bourbon tasting with someone else. I actually, this is funny enough. I did one with LaBeth a few weeks ago.
I did you?
And, yeah, and she is like she's obviously a bartender, but she doesn't know a ton about bourbon, and I
Sure.
was just schooling her, just talking her fucking ear off, and I'm sure she was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, LaBeth, jumping ship
Sorry.
over there,
Yeah.
going to Heroes of the
Traitor
Halcyon. Traitor.
LaBeth.
Of course, I say that as jovial because
I don't
we're
say
not
it jovial.
upset.
I'm upset.
We're not upset.
I
We're
told
not
her. I
upset.
told
We
her.
love
I'm
Heroes
the
of the
one
Halcyon.
that told her
We
to
love
go
Heroes
for
of
it.
the Halcyon.
I'm the one that told her to do it.
Did you see what Heroes of the Halcyon's doing? They're doing the
Yeah.
like the character, like the storyline episodes. They did the first story.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the.
I haven't
meetup thing.
listened to that one
Oh,
yet.
no, not yet.
That's the next one on my listening to list.
So
is
wait, what did they do?
Villains
Just-
of the Halcyon.
Yeah, so they're doing like storyline episodes they're releasing, and they're having like people come on to do like talk about the storyline. They just did First Order storyline. They're doing, I believe, they're doing Saja next. I don't know if they made that official announcement.
Did they ask us to come on? Is that what you're
No.
hinting at? Oh,
Oh no,
Oh, okay.
no, yeah. Although you might want to listen to the Saja
I'm
one.
tired of talking about Halcyon.
I know, me too. But anyway,
Yeah, it'd be
Um,
nice not to. I'm not gonna lie.
we were talking about whiskey, so
Yeah.
That's
Wait.
something I could talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 70s was good. I actually liked the other batch better.
Yeah, the batch 133.
33, is that what it was?
133,
It was good.
yeah.
It was good. For anyone who's interested, follow me at Brad's Bourbon Reviews, especially on TikTok. I'm almost 6,000 strong over on TikTok.
yeah. Bam.
So I'm trying to get to 10K over there. So go follow me if you're interested in that. It is completely different from what I do here. I dare to say I'm serious over there, which is kind of a different thing for me to be. I was talking to Kevin C's Lagoon today, and he was asking me how the bourbon stuff was going because
Yeah, I've been texting him a lot too.
he's the one that got me into bourbon. He's the one that got me. He showed me my first ever thing that wasn't like a cheap piece of shit bourbon, and it was Blanton's. And so you can blame him for my obsession.
I remember before all the world fell apart, you guys were talking about doing like reviews where you go
Bourbon
to bars
breakfast.
and bourbon breakfast.
Yeah, it was a podcast we were going to do together
That
called
would've been
Bourbon
so good.
Breakfast, and
Oh, that's
we were
cool.
going to do it during the pandemic because everyone was just waking up and drinking all day.
Yeah.
And then circumstances changed, and we didn't get the chance to do it. But I'm actually using that same name and the same idea for a Patreon thing for my Brad's Bourbon Reviews Patreon.
Feet pics, right?
Straight up dick pics, bro.
Oh,
Straight up dick pics.
Feet pics are extra.
That's fair.
Unless you're Tom's cousin, and then I'll just send them for free.
Yeah, it sends the dick pics for free. Apparently.
That's what you call a callback.
This is a joke. Please don't. I
Yes.
don't need to
That's
get
a joke.
screwed
God,
up.
Brad came back and he had to be all misogynistic. We'll hit the alarm.
Yeah, hit
For
the
those of you keeping track, this is the second time it's been hit today on Jedi Talk. At Jedi Talk Podcast, by the way. We suck at Instagram. Follow us.
I don't know why that's so cathartic, but when you hear that beep, it's like everything just washed away.
You are free again. You are welcome in the eyes of God.
Thank you.
At the pearly
It's
gates.
like praying.
Saint whoever the hell is up there.
It's a fresh
Saint
start
Gabriel.
every time.
Sure. We'll let you in and be like, Bradley,
Saint James.
your butthole is ready for
Saint-
butthole is ready for
insertion
Jesus.
by
Saint
the
Dax.
Jesus butt.
Saint Dax.
Yes.
All right, what's some actual news we got
I've
going
got
on?
so let me start with some jovial, and I've got a little bit of an anniversary. I've been on Jedi Talk officially for 2 years now.
Wow,
What?
As of
congratulations.
yesterday.
Holy
That's
cow.
crazy.
It feels
I
like
did the first
maybe
one
a
with you.
year. Holy cow.
We were talking about the night Jedi Talk almost ended.
Yeah.
Remember that with a huge fight
So-
we got into, the unreleased
So
episode?
this
Yeah.
Sunday,
So we
so
didn't release that, did we?
No, it
Austin
never got
Austin was
released.
there too, and yeah.
That was not a good night.
No.
it never got released. Do you want to get controversial? We can get controversial right now.
What,
Sure.
what were we
What?
even fighting about? Do you remember?
Well, it
Yes,
was
I
back
do.
when I liked
he
Marvel.
remembers.
Yeah. So yeah. We were
Well,
talking
hold on,
about because I like Loki, and I'm like,
hold on,
Loki's
hold
pretty
on,
good.
Hold on. I have to preface this story with what he was doing before this because Brad was getting increasingly drunker with Kyle and I on Fourth Mother Box, laughing his ass off about Indiana Jones fighting a Scottish
Oh,
ghost.
the ghost. That was that same
That was
night.
the same night,
So
yeah.
One of the
and
best
that
jokes
movie is
ever
10
from-
days away, 9 or 10 days.
I'm seeing
eight
it
days away.
a week from now. I'll have seen it. So,
Oh, shit.
do
wanna see it
either of
early?
you want to go? I have
When-
a
when
free
is it?
slot
When is it?
next Thursday at 2.
If you can, I
Two?
mean, it's during the work day. I can't do that.
Fuck
yeah,
I can't do it either.
yeah.
Does Holly want to go? If you know anyone that wants
All right,
to go, let me
I'm
know.
I'm gonna go with Courtney to Studio Movie Girl. We always go there.
I'm gonna be.
Nice.
I'm gonna see. Pencil me
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
Is it at Springs?
Yeah.
I would like to see a review. I'd like to see it early. That'd
Sure.
be fucking cool.
And
Yeah.
free. Like,
And I'm gonna
you
tell
don't got
Kyle
to waste
it
money.
sucks, even if it doesn't.
Unless he does fight a ghost, then it's gonna be awesome.
I hope he fights a Scottish ghost now. But anyway,
Yes.
so Brad was losing it and getting drunker.
Yeah.
So and we ended. The podcast was like 2.5 hours
I was
long.
in a good mood.
You were in a great mood, and
It's
we.
a classic episode.
Was that the
it's
night you
a
met
very
Austin
classic
too?
episode.
Possibly.
Even-
I know.
think
I know. It was when I met his fiance.
Oh Jesus!
Was
his,
Tori?
his now fiance. Yeah,
No,
she was
Tori
there.
wasn't there.
Yes, she
So
was.
anyway,
Was she?
to wrap it up, to give it over to them, they
No,
were
that
supposed
may
to
have been a
record a
different
Jedi
time.
Talk episode.
Yeah, it was a different time.
Sorry,
They were supposed to record a Jedi Talk episode that night.
Yeah.
And then Evan showed up at like 10 p.m. I remember because I remember waking up to text. So I'll let you guys take over from there.
It was
I don't
pretty
remember
late.
talking
I don't
about it.
remember
I
being
was-
that late, but it was. It probably was.
I
But it was
really
late.
intoxicated. I
Yeah.
remember that because it
Well-
was one of those things where it's like I was sitting by myself in the garage doing the show with you guys. And I'm just sitting there chilling and just not really thinking about what I'm doing. And then like
Yeah.
the next thing you know, like
I know.
almost
yeah.
a bottle was gone.
And it didn't help that like after we started getting heated about the dumbest thing ever, Marvel. Like we got heated about it. I even called you out. I'm like how drunk you were, and that didn't help.
And
That
I was
made
like,
it
"Fuck
worse.
you! I'm not drunk."
Yeah, that made it worse.
Clearly drunk.
Yeah, and Austin was like, "Hey,
Why
how about-"
does alcohol make you do that?
I don't know.
But see, you know what's honestly like I've been way drunker than that since then, and I've
Yeah.
just learned how to handle it.
That's fair too. Yeah.
Like I've learned like there's
On
just-
another Fourth Mother Box episode. The one that we
Oh, my
surprised
God.
Kyle, you got wrecked.
That was another problem. We're just sitting there like I wasn't
know.
paying
That was
attention.
so
and
much
I was
fun,
drinking it over ice, and which I don't typically do.
It was so much fun.
And then so it
Whoops.
was just getting watered down, and so I'm just chugging like
Yeah.
fucking liter of bourbon gone nuts. Yeah, and then I started. I think my argument was like you hate the multiverse, but you loved Loki.
because I was
Loki
like,
was out at
they
that time,
handled
yeah.
they handled it well in that show.
But to
That's
me,
the only thing
I
that
guess
ever
to me
did.
in my brain, I was like, why do you like this thing that is like making it more about the thing you don't like?
They
That's
handled it.
Yeah.
where I was confused.
But
They
like-
handled it really well in The Flash. Just spoil it.
Oh, did they?
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
they very well, yeah.
Never get to see it, so I'll never have my own opinion on it. But
Well, I'm going to
I
wait
just
for
listened to
culture
Mr.
people to
Sunday.
see it.
I'm gonna go
movies.
see it. I'm gonna try to see it this weekend.
Mr. Sunday Movies said the opposite.
Let me
but,
know.
like,
I might
that's
go.
them.
He
if-
hates everything though.
He'd
Hey,
really
if
start
you
to hate
wanna-
everything. Yeah.
if Holly doesn't want to go, or if you want somebody to tag along, I kind of want to see it again in theaters.
I'll go see it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because what are you doing? What are you doing Saturday or Sunday? What's
Sunday.
better? Well, Saturday doesn't work for me. We're going to be out of town.
Okay. just let me know.
So Sunday. Well, just for that afternoon. We're going up to like halfway. Her dad's
Okay.
flying in town tomorrow to help them move from Venice up to South Carolina now. Her sister.
That'll happen.
That poor man has been up and down the East Coast more than I. Anyway, but yeah, the Scottish Ghost is finally coming to fruition June 30th. I can't wait.
Can't wait.
I'm actually excited for the movie, but I don't think it's going to be good.
We'll
What,
see.
what do you guys think? You haven't even have you started watching any of them yet?
No, I'm going to do it next week.
You should do one a night and
Yeah.
spread it out. Is that what
yeah.
you're going to do?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing. It's got to kind of be like a week celebration kind of thing.
I would watch.
Did
them.
you see the bar? Did you see the bar? In the
Yeah,
museum?
it was
Did you go?
okay.
I mean, it's not. It's but
I was
if you have
expecting
no
a little bit more.
expectations.
I had none, but I was still expecting a little bit.
Did you
more.
get a drink?
Nope.
Okay, I got the bourbon one, the honey something. It had like
Oh,
a big
nice.
old ball cube, like a big old ball ice
Did you
cube.
see what Disneyland's getting?
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
don't-
himself.
Indiana Jones
I
himself.
think that looks stupid.
and Nick Fury.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's funny.
Well, I think Indiana Jones looks stupid. to be
Considering
honest with you.
Saja Clark Kent is literally Indiana Jones in the stunt show. He
Oh,
should-
is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should just
Oh.
meet
Which
here.
must mean there's some contract that has led up or something because
I
they
had
had a
heard
contract that said
he
no
couldn't-
indie meet and greets.
And no Han Solo meet and greets.
Yeah,
because it was like
'cause of
you can't-
Harrison.
and that's why it worked in the show because he wasn't playing Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
he was playing a stunt double. It was like a clever way.
and it
around
wasn't a meet and greet too, but it was
wasn't a
definitely
meet
the
and
clever
greet.
way
Yeah.
because they had a dinner show in Disneyland back in like the 90s
Mhm.
that had Marion and Indy,
Oh,
but
wow.
like they couldn't have a meet
I
and
didn't know
greet
that.
because of the
Yeah.
contract, and that pissed off guests, so they shut down the show.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we have some Outlaws news. So Evan and I talked at
Yeah.
length about Outlaws.
I
And
haven't
I-
yet listened to the episode yet.
I
but I'm
feel
going to.
dumb because we didn't mention it, but there's a ship that takes off from like the little den of like pikes,
Is it the Halcyon?
and you're close. You're close. It looks just like Cookie's ship on Docking Bay 7. It's the same style of ship, so I was like, that's cool.
That's cool.
Cool reference.
So let me real quick, and we'll give Brad a chance to give his thoughts. But I want to read here, and I want to give credit to our buddies at Star Wars News Net for this information. You know, you actually introduced me to these guys.
Yep.
So this
Alex
is where I
writes for them.
pulled the news from. Yeah, good old Alex, friend of the show. So Star Wars Outlaws Directors talk story, seamless gameplay transitions, and exploration. Okay.
What is
So-
the consensus of people like online? Is this they saying it
Everyone's
looks cool?
jacked.
Okay,
Yeah, everyone
cool.
is super.
The only
Because I thought it looked like I didn't get to my.
The only thing
thoughts
they don't
initially.
like is that the character's not customizable, and some people
I
bitch
like
that,
that.
it's. Yeah, me too.
I do too.
And some people bitch that it's not a Jedi that you can use the Force, and I'm like, fucking
You
go play
have that
Survivor.
already.
Yeah,
Thank
how
you.
much 2 games
All right,
gonna
Kyle,
be 3?
How much shit do you want to be the same thing?
No, Kyle's actually on our side with
Good.
Outlaws. Yeah,
I just like to give him a hard time. Cause
I know.
I just wanted it to be different, but then it's too the same, and then it's too different, and I don't like it because
So-
it's too similar, and then this time it's too different.
so there's a good amount of
Fucking
information
midget.
here. So stick with me. Stick with me here. Hold on. Let me just. Kyle's mom is hot, but everybody.
Before you read that, I think
Yes.
this game looks incredible. I think the trailer was one of the best trailers I've seen for any
That
Star
was
Wars thing.
great.
Period. It looks amazing.
Did you watch the
Uh,
gameplay?
No,
The
You
10
gotta
minutes?
watch.
I didn't know there was a
that.
gameplay.
Yeah, gotta watch.
gotta
that.
watch
That's
that.
probably
Okay.
gonna be the last thing I watch
Really
of it because like I
Oh,
just want to
shit,
see
okay.
it. I want to do it.
All right. Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah,
I'm here
on
for
the
it.
show that we did, I think I said it beforehand too, but I'm like, now I'm buying a new console again
Yep.
to play Jedi Survivor, play the new Avatar game, and to play this because this looks so good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
More interesting that you buy Avatar, but whatever.
So speaking to us gamers, shortly after the gameplay reveal at Ubisoft Forward 2023.
This is Ubisoft.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, they're like the open world game people. Carlson and Navari spoke about the project, how the project got started. While they created the idea, they were happy to be guided by Lucasfilm's story knowledge when it came to deciding what could and couldn't be done. So I'm like, here we go, story element, let's go. We start with early discussions with Lucasfilm about what we want to do, and I say, okay, there's an opportunity here to work together. And we, Massive, the game development studio, come and say, this is what we're thinking. What do you think? And from there, I can really genuinely fast forward pretty quickly because that's been so great with our collaboration, is that we found common ground and excitement and our common ground basically instantly. So like we always wanted to do a scoundrel story in an open world setting where we give the player a lot of freedom, but also we really want to tell a strong story about a strong character. And I think since then it's just been very healthy, very frequent collaborative relationship where they bring what they bring to us, And I think more than anything, the authenticity of tone and feel and helping us slot into our timeline and sometimes go like, what about this? Have you considered maybe that? What about this character or that place? So first and foremost, I just want to say I love hearing that they're talking about that.
Yeah.
Because we did see Han and Carbonite in the trailer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
See, that's one of the like minor complaints. But once you think about it, it's not a complaint. They're like, oh, the part of the timeline, it's the same one. But
Yeah.
Tom brought it up that really it's not because it's after episode 5.
It's between 5
but
and 6.
before episode 6.
Yeah.
That's a
love that.
timeline we never touched.
That's-
Never. And
So
this is
I'm
something.
like,
This is
that's
something
dope.
that I have been saying forever that they should be doing in this timeline. There is nothing set in between 5 and 6.
A few comics, but like,
we used to talk
that's
about this all the time. Back in the day, we were talking about comics. I'm like, why is nothing? Everything is set in the prequel era ish, like in between Rebels
the
and
3
3.
biggest gaps we need to fill are 1 and 2, between episode 1 and 2, between episode 5 and 6, and between episodes 6 and 7.
Yeah.
So like,
So they're not really telling the story of Rebel versus Empire. They're telling the underworld story of the scoundrels.
I wonder if this is like some reused stuff from like 1313.
Maybe. You never know.
I'm here for it. I think it was a really smart idea for them to do this because now you're going to see. If this game does well and is received well, I think you're going to see more content in the original trilogy.
oh yeah,
Oh, sure.
100%.
Because Disney hasn't done a single thing in that time period since they bought it.
This, like, Outlaws should,
Nothing
by
in the
all
original
means...
trilogy. Period. I mean,
Yeah.
Obi-Wan
They
is the
did Rebels.
closest,
Prequel.
but that's not.
That's a prequel too,
That's
though,
prequel.
yeah.
I'm talking about 4, 5, 6. There's been
I guess
nothing from
Rebels
Disney.
is the closest.
Yeah,
right?
Rebels is the
Yeah.
closest, or
Oh, Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Rogue One's the
Rogue
closest.
One.
But
Rogue
that's
One's
still a
the
prequel
third
too,
closest.
though.
Still technically a prequel. Yeah, still before all those events.
Solo's a prequel.
Solo's
Yeah,
a
they're-
prequel.
Well, that's
they've
why I really
never
like
gone-
Rogue One, because it's the closest one to the original
Yeah.
trilogy.
Yeah, they've never gone into the original trilogy.
This is the first time
Good
they've
point.
done it. Yeah, this is a smart move. And this is what I was going to say before when you told me this today. I was like, I have
Yeah.
thoughts on this. And this
Yeah.
was my thought was like, this was a very smart move
Yes.
because I feel like this is, at least what we know of so far on paper, this is a generic Star Wars story. Empire, First Order, it's all the same shit, right?
Scoundrel, yeah.
And so, and you have like the outlaw version. So my brain kind of goes to Mando-ish type of character. But putting it in this time period to me makes it way more interesting than if they
Yes.
were doing it anywhere else.
You're going to run into Boba Fett. Who knows if you see what Luke's up to.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential
There's
here.
so much going on. You're going to probably run into Crimson Dawn.
You
You're gonna
probably
deal
will
with
try to
Kira.
steal Solo. That was a thing in the comics.
Yes.
That all the bounty hunters were trying
Yes.
to get a hold of him in Carbonite. And
Yes.
like that's probably all that's going to come into play.
Yep.
I mean, I'm saying probably, but like it's potential story they could tell there. And I think that's a hell of a place to put the story. I love it.
So they said a whole bunch more, and I'm not going to sit and read it all. There's a lot. But one of the biggest, most interesting things to come out of it was Lucasfilm was the one that told them, hey, we want to do between Empire and Return of the Jedi.
They,
So you're
they
like,
are finally. I
yeah.
like that. This is one thing I love about Star Wars. There's a time period that everyone cares about and a time period that everyone does not give a fuck about.
Yeah.
But unanimously, we all can agree that the original 3 hold a special place in every Star
Yeah, of
Wars
course.
fan's heart.
Of course.
This is so smart of them to do this because they have done it, again, every other time period.
I know. Just
This is brilliant.
when all the boomers die, I can't wait to get more sequel content.
Rest in
when all
peace,
these
Dad.
people- Oh my god! But no, you know the ones I'm talking about. The ones who, for some reason, are living on nacho cheese running through their arteries every single day.
It's going to be me, bro.
I want to see Princess Leia again. Squelch, squelch.
Squelch.
Dude, how about that fucking Universal house, man? Last of Us.
Oh, I'm excited.
The other rumor is Stranger Things too. If I get a Metallica room, I'm gonna blow my balls. Of
Do
like
you think they would do that?
Eddie playing
they
Master
did Rob
Puppets?
Zombie. Oh, you're talking about in the Stranger Things house.
Yeah, in the Stranger Things house.
Did they do that? They haven't done that season yet, have they? In
no
the parks.
no,
Yeah.
not at all. That was just last season.
You got a real chance of that happening.
I know.
That was such an iconic scene from
I'll
the
take
whole
Lily
show.
in there. Any more thoughts you guys have on Outlaws? Evan and I kind of talked about it
No, I'm
last week.
excited.
I think the collaborative or the reputation meter that you have with like certain people, like the Pikes and like because
Oh, see, I don't know any of those mechanics. I haven't paid attention.
oh
to any of
yeah,
that.
oh the gameplay you haven't seen it. So
Nope.
in the gameplay trailer, you
The Pikes are involved.
you get caught by the Pikes and you blast your way out of there. So your reputation with the Pikes drops. So like they're like on the outlook for you.
Interesting.
And there's like a wanted gauge like in GTA.
Really?
Yeah, like the
This is
Empire
gonna-
gets you
okay.
wanted. Yeah.
All right, I'm
And
in.
then shit, Evan, he hasn't seen the seamless way you travel from ground to space yet.
Yeah,
There's
it all
no
looked
load
pretty
screens.
What?
Yeah,
You get in your ship, the Trailblazer, and you leave the atmosphere, and you get into space. You get into a dogfight in space with a TIE
And you can't
fighter.
just like snap your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like light speed. It has to like
You
calculate.
have to
light
get out of the
speed
way.
and,
It's
like,
calculating
You have
light
to wait
speed,
for it to say.
and you're
it's
fighting
time.
TIE
That's
fighters.
the loading time, right?
Well, yeah, but you're doing
Yeah,
stuff.
but
But
it's
it makes
not
sense.
It's not
Because
a
at
static
this
screen.
time,
Fucking cool.
you're wanted, and the Empire's coming at you.
They can track you through light speed. All they have to do is track the lead ship.
Shit, the Last Jedi's.
I wish we would have figured that out a little earlier. And the whole timeline, all it took was a conversation for 3 seconds.
Yep.
I hate that.
Y'all,
See, we love that movie, but we hate that part. Like,
It was good and bad and everything except Attack of the Clones. It's all bad.
Obi-Wan's
not
great.
true. That's
Giancarlo Esposito has been talking a little bit. He knows nothing about the Mandalorian season 4, but
Yeah,
he
he's not
would
in it. Why would
really
he?
like to return if John Favreau
No.
asked him. Yeah, I'm
Why?
with you. No, I'm good.
I mean, come the fuck on. He's finally gone. To me, he was a hindrance to this season, in my opinion.
You think so?
Yep. Yeah, he held everything up. Like, we wouldn't have had to deal with him again if they would have just left him be. You wouldn't have had that whole story where he's like breaking out, and then like it was just so mediocrely done in the finale. I was thinking about this the other day. I really don't like season 3 of Mando. I really think it is by
Okay.
far the weakest.
That's true. But I still like it.
In fact, I was talking to somebody when I was back home about it. I was like, "Did you watch Mando?" I was like, "Of course I watched Mando." And he's like, "What happened this season?" And I was like, like, wait, what?
I didn't mean
I was
to-
like,
that was
wait,
great
I was like-
timing.
I was like, wait, what did happen? Like, Jack Black was there.
Lizzo.
I can't remember anything. Then this is the
They went back to Mandalore, fought off the
Yeah,
Empire,
that's true.
and
Yeah.
took
Christopher
over
Lloyd.
Mandalore.
I genuinely couldn't remember.
Basically, that's it in a sentence. Like, they go back to Mandalore and take it back from the Empire. That's season 3.
God, it just bummed me out. It's just so. To me, it's just so overwhelmingly mediocre.
And that
That's
happened.
cool.
Don't forget about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is the weakest of the 3, but it's still
By far.
good.
I didn't think you could make one. Like, to me, one is so weak too. But it's
Nah,
just,
one's not that
after watching 3, it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? I was very unimpressed with that season. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. What were we talking about?
A week from now, we're getting our behind the scenes of Mando season 3
Oh, yay!
of the gallery.
Hopefully that's better than the fucking season.
Actually, there was a new clip released today of Jon Favreau voiceover talking about how Phil Tippett helped them develop the look of the Mines of Mandalore in the second episode.
That's cool. I like
Yeah.
Phil Tippett. He was at the panel I was at in Celebration last year.
Yeah, and they were
He's
showing.
the guy with like the beard and like the
Yeah, they're
long-
showing some behind the scenes of him doing stuff with the Rancor and
That's pretty cool.
from Return of the Jedi. So that'll be exciting. That comes out in about a week, a little bit less than a week, I think.
Nice. Yeah, I like those. I like watching that stuff.
The behind the scenes stuff.
I love
yeah.
it. I love it. That's why I used to buy DVDs, was for like the behind the scenes shit. I didn't give a fuck about the
Absolutely.
movies.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
You know what had
And
the-
that's what killed MGM Studios.
Yeah,
Was
mhm.
the DVDs.
DVD bonus features. Yep, because it was all that information was just available in everyone's movie library. You know, the best DVD bonus feature of all time was the collector's edition of the Daredevil movie, the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie. There was like a 2-hour documentary about how they made it. I used to watch that shit. I love that
funny.
movie. I love that movie.
2-hour documentary about how they made it. That's
yeah,
cool.
it might not have been that long. It may just felt like it was that
Yeah.
long, but it was really cool. I remember watching it.
There was your pause and toss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I love that movie. That's my favorite Marvel movie. That's not MCU.
Jesus.
I know.
I mean, it
Pretty
probably
intense.
is.
It's
I
a
haven't watched.
special down.
28 minutes. God damn it, Brett.
Sorry, but like did you know about the new animated movie coming out too? Wish.
Yeah, that looks good.
Because
It looks like it's finally going to have a villain again. Like, instead of this, they're just misunderstood family drama.
The misunderstood elements.
Right?
Did anybody see Elemental?
No, because
I
they
ain't- that
released
shit
it the
flopped.
same weekend as a Flash.
That
the Flash
shit
isn't doing that great either. But
I'm not
flopped.
paying to see a movie unless it's Star Wars.
I told
Like,
you that the Flash
I have Disney
wasn't gonna
Plus.
do too good. Wasn't going to do well, and it wasn't shitting on the thing. I just think when you announce this is the end, and it's not going to be a satisfying conclusion, what people want, people are like, why the fuck would I be invested?
Plus, I think Ezra Miller soured a lot of people too.
Fuck. I sent you a message earlier today, and I didn't know how fucked up that dude is.
Weird.
I had heard stories and like the big stuff. I was watching a YouTube documentary about him today from this guy named Turkey Tom on YouTube, who does great like documentaries about people and stuff and like situations. Bro, he is a fucked up dude. I'm sorry,
Really?
they are a fucked
What
up.
did what did they talk about?
I'll send you
what
the
did
video.
Tom- okay.
It's like a 40-minute long. He had like a commune in Iceland. of like some rumored underage girls, and it was like a cult essentially. Like it's fucking
I've been
wild.
I've gone on record
Now,
saying I want Ezra
allegedly. But fuck, dude. I don't. It's not proven guilty, but like when there's smoke, there's fire.
There
Sometimes.
be fire.
Sometimes
from the
there's
Speed
fire.
Force. Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes there's fire. Sometimes it's just a burnt car.
That
of a human
Ezra
being.
Miller
Yeah.
lit on fire.
I hope he lights himself on fire. Fucking
Come
jerk
on,
off.
baby, light my fire. I hate the Doors. Marvel reveals. So I put this on the show notes because it's like, why are you doing this? Like, if you're going to do what I'm about to reveal that they did, like, can you just
This
make
is my
new
reaction
stories?
too. I remember, yeah.
Wait,
My
what is
reaction.
this?
Marvel reveals Obi-Wan Kenobi comic miniseries set to release in
Oh,
September.
yeah.
But
I
it's
saw
just
that.
the show.
It's
Who
just the
the show.
fucking show.
Gives a fuck.
So stupid. So stupid.
Hey, remember that thing that we didn't do well? What if we do it even worse in comic book form?
Well, that's the thing. It's going to be like the novelizations where like, they fixed this thing. Like,
difference is
that happens sometimes. But-
not in the comics. Novelization,
Yeah.
you have my attention.
yeah.
But comic books, they're usually so short that it's just the main chunks of the story.
Yeah.
And say like, because I have a few of the Mando ones.
Oh, I don't have any of those.
It's literally. Kyle has one because it's the Pride Month cover.
He left it.
you
He
did
didn't
give
take
him
it with
that,
him.
yeah.
He left it here,
he left
though.
it here. That's what he thinks about Pride Month, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
He left it behind.
Did they say it's
Do
a
we have a-
limited
do we have-
series, or did they
Do we
say
have a gay button? Aunt Tim. Aunt Tim should be.
Tim should be. Oh my God.
Should be the Pride Month button.
Queen Skeet.
Where's Aunt Tim? Where did I put Aunt Tim? Keep going, everybody. God damn.
Aunt Tim.
And that's why we love our listeners, because they all know we're joking.
Waiting on Aunt Tim.
Gregory Poopsicle.
Nope.
That's
Close.
that's a
Close.
good gay one too.
And
Joking
Tim.
once again, everyone.
I'm not. You know what you do with your dick when you're gay.
Helena
I
Bonham
have to write
Carter.
this one. Write this down.
What am I writing down? I'm already
don't know.
doing it 28 minutes.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot what I said. Did I say 28 minutes?
Yeah, it was 20. I wrote it down. It's 28.
Race the poopsicle one too. What's the time on this one?
What do we say at 28 minutes when? And then
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then-
good.
then
Thank you for changing that to that. Yeah, when that happened.
It's Pride Month.
This is what you guys missed with the three of us together.
I know it's the best. I missed it so much.
hit the laughing button again because he's going full mutt or mutton or whatever.
Why are you bumping hornbeat? That's not funny.
Why is that so funny? Oh God.
Evan, what's on my phone next, Evan?
I don't know.
What did Kyle say? It's a nice little jam. Fuck you. It's the greatest thing ever.
It's good. It's the bones.
Why? Why why are we recreating a series they already have in comic book form?
Money.
I was about to do that too, Mr. Krabs.
But I'm not going to buy it. Who's buying Star Wars comics?
Everybody. They all sell out. Good luck getting one. Good luck.
I
Getting,
don't want it.
Good luck finding. I'm just saying. Like, good luck finding number one of that.
Okay.
It's a classic character that everyone loves.
the
we're
cover
gonna-
art did look sick. Like the one
Oh,
with
the few of
Inquisitors
them,
on
yeah.
it. Like the art looks sick, but like
With
I'm
98 variant covers.
yeah, like I'm not buying any of them.
all
but-
for $4 each.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I'm out of comic books. I'm just done.
You know what I wouldn't
It's
use?
too much. There used to be like 4 Star Wars comics. Now there's like 9. I'm not even kidding. There's like 19
There's 2
different
just
lines.
for Vader himself. Like, why is there 2 for one character?
Going at the same time.
Yeah. Problem.
Do
Big
you know
problem.
what I wouldn't use for the Pride Month button?
Oh, that should have been it.
There we go.
That was it.
Oh, I can't use that now.
I think that's the Pride. We're saying it now. It's the Pride
Yeah,
Month one.
all right. I can't. I can't.
See, she's not joking.
Yeah,
She's just a terrible person.
No, she's not a terrible
not
person.
terrible.
Regardless
Just
of
because you disagree with somebody doesn't make you a terrible
exactly. Regardless of what one individual says, I don't think that makes them terrible, unless they're like outwardly
Now, if she was like, let's get these trans people on a train, and I know a few
exactly,
death camps
yeah.
we can repurpose.
There-
That's a
there we
different
go.
conversation.
That's a
that's
much
beyond
But just
different
being like,
conversation.
I'm tired of you making me say a certain thing, it's just her opinion.
No, she was the only two genders argument, I think. Like a woman's a woman kind of thing.
What
I
a
think that's what-
controversial take.
I think that's what her thing was. But anyway, let's get off. We do have non-controversial news, and it's something I told you that would be the most shocking news today. See, the wheels are spinning in his head, and he's about to
I
say
forgot
something
what
really
it was.
bad.
No,
Thank God.
I forgot what it was. That's what I was
Play,
thinking.
hit the
Star
news.
Wars-
Play the news.
Star Wars Eclipse developer
Oh, yeah.
Quantic Dream claims progress on game is advancing well.
Nice.
That's surprising to me.
I thought we got news that Eclipse wasn't
Canceled.
happening.
Yeah.
I don't think it was
That was a
ever officially
rumor. That was
canceled.
they never
Yeah.
came out and said anything.
All right, then. Well, then
But
there we go.
what a genius idea for them to piggyback off the
Outlaws, yeah.
Yeah.
stuff.
Maybe they sat away and waited.
Genius.
Like, there we go.
And after Survivor, they're like, okay, Survivor's out. Everyone loves
Survivor
it.
kicked ass, yeah.
Now the game is coming out, and Eclipse
see,
is not dead.
But isn't this
smart.
like the same game? Didn't they say this was an open world game as well?
But yes, but it's High
What?
Republic,
Eclipse.
That's right.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
High
High
Republic.
Republic.
So
Yeah, yeah,
different.
that was-
and it's
the
not
difference.
Scoundrel. I don't know what the main character is, but
Yeah,
it's
we
not
don't know
Scoundrel.
anything about it.
We don't know
We don't
anything.
know
It was
anything.
just like sweeping vistas and like cool
We
settings.
should
and,
get
like,
in contact with the studio and see if we can let's get a little sneak peek. Invite us over to the headquarters. Let's see what we can see.
Well, somebody wants us to review a lightsaber.
I saw that. Did we talk about this?
Where did they
See
say
that.
that?
It was in the Jedi Talk podcast at gmail.com email.
a
Oh,
legacy
was, okay.
saber?
I don't have access to that.
No. Yeah, you
Oh.
do.
I do? All right.
I think you do. Don't you have access? No. I don't think
I have
you
daily
do.
Disney blog for some reason because because I can get into our YouTube and that's what the YouTube is.
Gotcha.
Is connected
Under
to.
Daily Disney blog still? Weird. Yeah, some remember the time I had did a review of that camera?
Yeah.
The same people sent me a thing. They're like, "You want to unbox this lightsaber?" And I was like, "Oh, well, maybe it's like a NeoPixel or something." No, it's just a collapsible.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm not fucking reviewing that
We
Yeah, no.
should.
unless we did it and we were like oh my god, and like went full in, which would be hilarious. It actually could be
We're not
pretty
very
funny.
good at lying.
It
Like,
actually
we're
could be
pretty-
funny. It actually could be pretty funny.
Could be.
But now the bit's up but yeah, I'm not doing it.
Another thing, Tom, edit this. No.
Oh God.
Yeah. I'm just shocked that Eclipse is coming, man. I really didn't think that was going to happen.
I'm happy because
Yeah.
what we got
Give me more
whenever
Star
about
Wars
an
games.
hour ago. Yeah, more
Yeah,
games,
give me
more
more
games.
games.
They're really leaning into High Republic stuff.
Good,
I mean, like
smart, they
freaking
should.
Acolytes could be a lot of High
Survivor.
Republic.
I cannot fucking wait for Acolyte.
We got way more.
We're like a few weeks away, guys, from fucking Ahsoka.
No, not a few
It's
weeks. 2
August.
months. Calm down.
Yeah, it's
That's still a
August.
few weeks. It's only 8 weeks.
No, Lily's due like the day before. We're
You're
2
panicking
months.
about that.
I'm not panicking.
Not
it's
panicking.
just
You're
more or
nervous.
less
You're
just
nervous.
like
You're
of course
a
I
new
am.
dad.
Who
You're a new
wouldn't
dad.
be?
That's
Like,
not a
yeah.
knock on you. It's just
No, right, yeah.
this is- I was shitting myself.
Yes.
But at least
Yesterday.
you have somebody cool to have a kid with. Edit that out.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I'm not editing that out. We're going to
He's
keep that
kidding
one
about
in.
the editing. I
To
think.
the judge that is listening to this, that was a joke.
This is comedy, it's satire
And
a little bit sometimes.
Another thing they've done, which is High Republic, is Young Jedi Adventures, and I don't think this was ever officially confirmed, but at least there's a rumor. Wasn't Batu supposed to be in that?
That's what I thought.
I watched
heard.
every single second of it. No Batu.
Oh, all right then.
Interesting.
No Batu.
I'll wait for Lily to
Like
come
it's
to
still
watch
good.
that.
It's still a good
daughter
show
still
for
loves
kids.
it. She
Like,
watched all of
it's-
them.
It's still a good show for like anyone under 6. But like,
What are we for sure?
Yeah.
Batu is. Where do we hear that?
I can't
thought
remember.
I remember hearing that rumor.
Yeah,
as
I think it
well.
was just a rumor.
It could be though, like the upcoming season that they're working on.
I hope
now,
so.
maybe.
I'm still gonna watch it like the next season. I'll keep watching it.
It's fine.
It's enjoyable.
It's
It's like
fine.
it's cute. Yeah.
It's-
Nubs is adorable.
Nubs is
like,
adorable.
I want everything Nubs.
There's
I want a
that-
Black Series Nubs.
They
Like,
got a
come
plush. They got. I would love that.
on. Yeah.
One that small like Grogu over here.
Honestly,
A tiny
yeah,
one.
about that size.
I
Maybe
forgot to get
a
that
little
one.
bigger.
Yeah. Oh, $10 at the con I was at.
Nice.
Yeah.
He retailed for 20, so that's cool.
Oh, did he really?
Yep.
Wow. All right, I feel pretty good about that. But
You got a good one.
I did.
Yeah, Eclipse is going to be cool. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, I'm glad we got that news. I'm also glad we got a couple of listener questions too.
Oh, sweet. Let's do this.
Matt Navarez has 2.
Ooh.
He on Facebook over here. So thank you, Mr. Matt Navarez. Who was the best bounty hunter, either live action or animated?
Ooh.
Cad Bane is my vote. I mean, hands down, this dude is like fucking Clint Eastwood of Star Wars.
Yeah, he would be
He's so
my vote too.
Flippin' cool.
I also have a soft spot for Bosk though.
You do okay.
I do. I like Bosk. I like the character design. It's more like the nostalgic look to it.
Sure,
Not
that's
necessarily
fair,
that
yeah.
he's like the best bounty hunter. If you're going best, it's for sure Cad Bane. Dengar's dope too.
Constable Zuvio is kind of fun.
IG-88 is the shit. That game, he used to freak me out. Shadows of the Empire, I've talked about it a bunch of times. In one of the levels, you're on a junkyard, and he's like chasing you down like Terminator style.
Yeah.
He creeped me out as a kid. He's awesome.
Grief Karga counts. Like, he's dope. I like Grief. Fennec.
Is Mando a bounty hunter?
He was.
He used to be,
right?
yeah.
Darn was, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like
Fennec's
the head of
pretty
the
dope.
guild.
Fennec Shand.
Grief and Fennec might be the
Boba
two.
Fett.
Actually, it might be Mando.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Mando. I'll go
Mando.
Cad Bane. Who do you go? Who do you pick? Evan T. Boucher.
I'm still gonna say Bosk.
I
You're
think
gonna go
like
Bosk. Okay, Brad's official
favorite.
pick is
This is
Bosk.
one of those favorite
Favorite
versus
best,
best.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I think-
Cad Bane's my favorite. Yeah.
I think the best is probably Cad Bane. Like, he's got the most success.
boy.
Like, probably him. Like, he stole a holocron from the freaking Jedi. Like,
did.
he had Ahsoka captured for crying out loud. It was
He did.
young Ahsoka, but
Right.
like still Ahsoka. Like, he's probably the most successful and best.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite's probably Fennec.
Okay.
Fennec's
Yeah.
dope.
Finish it. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much, Mr.
Good
Navarro.
question.
He has another question too. I saw it. I didn't read it yet.
9
though.
inches.
Okay. Out of let's say Ewok's penis is 9 inches. Out of Ewok's Caravan of Courage, Clone Wars, the animated movie. Sorry, let me start this again. Out of Ewok's Caravan of Courage, Clone Wars, the animated movie, or Attack of the Clones, which one will you pick to watch on repeat for at least 3 times in a row?
The animated movie.
Oh, no.
It's
Attack of the Clones for
Attack
me.
of the Clones for me too. I
Caravan
can
of
watch a
Courage
main.
is-
I can watch that main story because it's got Hayden Christensen in it. So I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Now,
That's
if you replace it, I'm sorry, Matt. I'm gonna one up your question. Take away Attack of the Clones, put in the holiday special.
Oh shit.
Which one of those 3 are you
Definitely not
watching?
the holiday special. No. That's
I've
fun to
never- I've
ironically
never-
watch once.
I'll watch
like,
I'll watch Clone Wars animated.
Yeah,
movie.
I've
take
never
that.
watched that movie all the way through. I can't get through it.
I've done it once.
I hate it so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
we got it
I
on the
did it
soundboard
once.
though, so hey, that's how you know it's great.
What's on the soundboard?
Yeah.
Let me get
Lumpy.
the
Is it
no,
new?
not the no.
Oh,
you're talking about the animated.
animated
yeah.
movie. I thought you were talking about-
Oh no,
And
we
here's
don't got
Lumpy.
Stinky.
No, I don't have Stinky.
No
I
Stinky.
should get Stinky though.
That's
yeah,
an
I watched that
unanswered
once.
question though that does bother me. What the hell happened to Stinky? Right out of the hut. Like,
He got
Jabba
COVID.
ate him.
something
Oh, I
happened.
bet you we see Jabba in Outlaws.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet you're right. Yeah,
Definitely,
for sure. For
definitely.
sure.
That's-
Oh
she's
my
gonna
God.
work with him.
Work
You're gonna
for him.
Yeah, for him. Yeah,
do we
you're
hear?
work for
Do we
Jabba.
hear Jedi Rocks?
I'll
I
kill
hope
him.
so.
Size noodles.
Guys, it's 8:37 and the sun's still out. Happy longest day of the year, by the way.
This makes me angry. I hate it so much. The other night we were out when Holly came home from Venice, and it was 9:03, and you could still see the sun on the horizon.
The
Hot damn.
freaking parks close at 9, and like they're not really dark.
Not even dark,
It's like
yeah.
You can't see but 2 at night, like full night,
Night.
night. Night.
Well, if they kept the park open later for us rubes, like they
No,
used
you have
to.
to buy the
I-
after hours
Hey,
ticket.
Have y'all
That's
talked
my-
about the holiday one at Hollywood Studios?
Yeah.
I cannot fucking wait to go to that.
I know we're.
I'm
looking
so
forward to it.
excited.
It's like $160.
I don't give a
just for
fuck.
a
It looks
Muppet show.
cool.
That's
Don't
it.
say.
Like
Bro, they're bringing the Muppets. And
that's
they're gonna have
Is that worth $160? Just the Muppets.
100%.
They're dope, but like I'm not paying $160
Hollywood Studios
to
is-
see the Muppets for 10 minutes.
Hollywood Studios has always been my favorite park. Before Galaxy's Edge was there, it has always been my favorite. I adore the Muppets. I love Tower of Terror. Holly and me
There
were
you go.
debating on getting married at the Tower of Terror. So now we don't even have to do it because the party we were gonna do is gonna be at the Tower of Terror during the holiday party. Have you read all the details? It's
I have,
fucking
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And it makes it seem like everything's included too, because it doesn't say drinks available for purchase. It says drinks will be available at the Tower of Terror.
For purchase.
They always say
Yeah.
for purchase when it's included, but it's
But
an
now
after hour,
they realize
it's
they
an
don't have
after-
to.
But it's an after hours event, so they always include food and popcorn and shit at the. Of course, there'll be stuff that's for sale too. But
Yeah,
Interesting.
I am 100% going to this. I cannot fucking wait.
Well, I'm going for sure. Probably over the Christmas.
This is the
party.
most excited I've been about a Disney thing, probably since Galactic Nights.
That's
Galactic
that was
Nights
dope.
were
I wish
the
that was
shit.
still around. I don't
I do too.
understand why they don't do freaking Star Wars events.
I know why.
After hour Star Wars nights. Like
I know why. That
Stuff.
was as part of their marketing team for the movies. They were always the night the movie premiered. It was all just for marketing.
Fingers
for the movies.
crossed when we get movies we'll get something like that. But
I don't see why not.
Because they're
Two,
dumb.
plus two, like the hype around Star Wars when it's the movies are coming out is like the biggest hype
yeah.
because it's going to be a tough sell to get casual people who are just casually at Disney to come specifically for a thing about Star Wars when there's not the hype around it at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Little
With
different.
Ahsoka coming out,
Little different. That's true. That could help and maybe
But-
the season finale of Mando, maybe like
Yeah.
that. There are things you could do to tie it to, but that was why they did it.
Well-
They did it because it was literally the same night at the movie
Yeah,
released.
with Ahsoka coming out, Disneyland's definitely getting Ahsoka as a walk around. Like that's not a
100%.
question.
I would be shocked if we don't get her here.
In 2 years.
We have a
Think
question.
it's gonna be that long? 2 years?
Nah, but like it'll be a while.
We get a question from Kyle. He says, "What do you do if you get attacked by a squirrel while taking a selfie, asking for a friend?"
I don't take selfies.
Did he get attacked by a
So-
squirrel?
Yes. Let's just
While
assume it
taking a
happened,
selfie?
Did he for real? Oh,
yeah. Yes, Brad. He got attacked by a squirrel.
well-
He was taking a selfie while
I thought
riding
they-
his bike.
They
Let
probably
me-
thought it was a little acorn.
Let me start over.
Yeah.
I wonder why I'm missing my high school geometry class because I'm taking a selfie. And then I cry because I got attacked by a squirrel.
You're gonna mock people taking selfies when you post the amount of posts you do a day.
I think my last post was 4 days ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
so I'll see on no post.
No,
Oh, I haven't been. I've been
Nice
paying
try.
attention. I tried so hard to shit on you.
you did. But you notice how I don't think there's a single selfie.
It's not a single. Let's look. Let's
Let's
look
do
right
it.
now.
There-
I'm doing
yeah.
There's
7.
gotta be.
Or no, Avant Rilus Varric. Or Avant Rilus Varric. Yeah.
I think there is one.
All right. He has the
You're in
pinned.
it.
He
You're
has
in
the
it.
pinned post.
Oh, I'm in it. Is it the
On
one?
the transport, the Batu transport. I think.
Oh, that's your last selfie.
Yeah. If I posted it, maybe I haven't done that one yet. There are a few
No,
selfies.
Your last selfie is on. Is this on Rise?
There we go. Okay. But out of 684 posts, there's probably 5 selfies.
Yeah, that's a selfie, my friend.
It is.
There's 2.
Facts.
Son of a bitch.
And that's 2 out of the 5.
When'd you guys go ride Tron? Oh, duh, that was the preview.
When'd you go ride Tron? That was the.
It was your face. I was like, when the fuck did you guys go ride
Oh
Tron
yeah,
together?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, the preview. Yeah. Okay, so
Here's
Jedi.
another selfie. Toy Story Land.
Yep. That's 3.
You're a traitor to your own kind, Evan.
Kyle, I don't know how to help you with the squirrel problem. Figure it out. You're
Shove an acorn
37.
up. Shove an acorn up your ass and just see what happens. Oh, this is a good photo. I've never seen this one. Looks like Max is about
Yeah.
to push your head down slowly.
Yep. He should have.
Chris, 1540. He should have. I'm not gonna let you get away with that one.
I was really wondering. I'm like, are they not making any jokes off that? Like, I laid it out there.
Apparently, he's got a Max fetish.
Is that your new your Instagram handle? I want to blow Max.
OnlyFans? He's going
Maybe.
only these at home Max
I
mask.
can't believe someone hasn't done an OnlyFans with like Twi'leks and shit yet.
Listen to me,
That has to exist, right?
What?
It has to.
OnlyFans with like Twi'leks
probably.
and shit. Slave Leia bikinis. That has to be a thing,
yeah,
right?
Of course, that's
But not like
not,
not like a one-off. Like that's your thing.
cosplay people. I'm sure it's just not that. I
Those
think
people are fucking weird.
it being in the cosplay. I don't think so. Like,
Have you talked to these people?
No, but
I've
just
been
like
to multiple
some of them
celebrations.
are.
They're
Oh.
fucking weird.
Some are, some aren't. Just like any other type of people.
I urge you to speak to people at conventions dressed up.
Chris 1541,
They smell bad.
who might not be dressed up right now. We don't know.
Might be at Kyle's mom's house.
When would you, hey, he probably is. When would you like a new when would you like a new Star Wars show to be set in? I personally would really like one set in the Old Republic or High Republic. Those would be good. Love the podcast! Exclamation point. Thank you, Chris 1541. Hello there.
I want a show set in between 6 and 7 that focuses solely on the First Order Rising.
But much closer to 7.
much closer to 7.
Yes. Same.
Like ends with Luke taking off. Like ends with what you see in the Kylo Ren comics.
yeah. That'd be sick.
Fair. We're probably going to get that in Filoni's movie.
And you can
fucking
you can
hope so.
tie that in, have a Legion General in there, like because he says he's been there forever,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not. So like put him in a show.
I feel like the reason I want that so bad is because it is just such a huge area that's unexplored, and we've done so much in every other time period.
That's why like that
love
not
it.
even like 2-minute clip of the Shadow Council got us all so jacked.
Yeah.
It's like this is what we want,
This is what I
and
want.
that's all we got.
Yep.
Yeah.
So many things they could have done more with. It just bummed me out in that season.
Evan, what would you pick?
I forgot about the Shadow Council.
I'd say that too, but like I'm trying to.
While you're thinking, mine
Actually,
would
yeah.
be as soon as episode 9's over. I want.
I was just
Oh,
about to say a
Yeah.
show with that.
That would be
Great.
nice.
That's what I was
Sequels.
just about to say. Yeah.
Show me Finn's journey as a Jedi.
Actually, honestly, in between 8 and 9 would be dope too. Give us some
I
backstory.
would be good
Yeah.
there.
Give us some
Because
backstory
that's like
about
a year-ish,
year and a half,
supposedly.
something like that.
Isn't that the book, the Resistance book, though? The Resistance Reborn? Isn't
Part
that-
of it.
Part
yeah,
of it,
Part
yeah.
of it is.
Between
It's
But I'm
doesn't
talking more
cover
about
everything.
like
Okay.
you see Exegol behind the scenes, like give
Oh,
us some
sure.
context to that kind
Sure,
of
sure,
shit.
sure. A little
Make
bit more
Palps
like
be the bad
Palps
guy
coming
of the
back.
show,
See,
yeah.
I mean, see all the things Kylo's gone and collected because he's all about
Yep.
collecting all the Force items and stuff.
Oh no, Snoke died.
Yeah. So
What
that's
will I
how he
do
can
now?
find out about Exegol and find out about
Find out that he
the Wayfinder, and he can find out about Mustafar. Like, see how he knows all
let's
that
see more
stuff.
Mustafar. Kylo
Yeah.
and Mustafar. Fuck.
imagine a scene with him walking through Vader's castle.
That should have been in Episode 9. That should have been.
Yep. Good
So much
question.
You
shit
got to
on-
get that
yeah,
while
great
Adam
question.
isn't.
8 and 9 is
Old.
like I know people don't like those two movies.
But part
There's
of
a lot
that
of
is the
little- but-
questions in it. Like,
Correct.
yeah.
You could tie both those things up very, very nicely.
Yeah.
We didn't get anything on YouTube. It's not the short's not doing well on YouTube for some reason.
Because
Algorithm
it's
being
us.
weird. Yeah, probably.
Remember when we had that Mandalorian thing and it stopped right at a certain number?
Yeah, I did.
Like exactly.
The one video is like at 60K or something, and then we're still blown up with the Adam interview.
Yeah.
Every now and again, it gains like a couple more.
That's great.
Yep,
I
Have you
love
seen
Adam.
the painting he did of Jackson?
I did. It was
That thing is
beautiful,
awesome.
Yeah. It's very good.
Oh yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
really
very
nice.
talented.
On Saturday,
I've
it's
been
the
meaning
first
to
thing
say
going
to
up
him.
on the
I
wall.
feel bad I haven't reached out to him, but I haven't talked to you guys.
It's all good. You've been busy.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm letting Evan stalk
That's
him and
life.
ruin our relationship with him. That's on
That's
Evan.
fine. And other people.
That's all for news.
That works for me.
And
Thank,
other
you,
people.
thank you guys for
I just got that.
listening. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you on the next episode. Until then, how do we do this? May the force be with you.
Always and good journey.
Be safe. Whatever the fuck I say.
It's Jedi Knight. Hey, Master Yoda, was this the last episode of Jedi Talk this week?
No, there is enough.